My name is Jarabelle Miller, and I'm sitting here with Jerry Lee. This is for my senior consulting project for spring 2009. So please introduce yourself.
My name is Jerry Lee. I was born in Coudersport, Pennsylvania in 1940, October 12th.
Alright, what do you do for a living?
I'm a businessman and a professional photographer.
And your age?
I am 68 years old.
Alright. I'm going to start by talking about your early years. So I'm just going to ask you some questions. What was the town like that you lived in Pennsylvania?
The city I lived in was a very small city. Population was about 20,000. It was really a farming community. There was also some coal mining going on, strip mining, but it was almost to the New York State border, straight down from Buffalo, New York. It was always, it seemed like it was, the summers were very short and the winters very long. I can remember growing up as a young man having to shovel coal for the coal burners in our house to keep warm.
Alright. What are some of the biggest changes that have occurred in the way that people live their lives now versus back then when you were growing up?
Well, technology naturally has changed the life of everybody. Cell phones were unheard of when I was growing up. Computers have just changed this whole world tremendously. I would say computers are probably definitely the most innovating thing that has ever come across since I was born. It's the thing has changed this whole world tremendously since my early days.
Alright. When you were younger and you knew older people that were over the age of 65, do you think back then they had life easier for them versus an elder that's 65 now?
Yes and no. And let me explain that. I think back in the older days, people enjoyed life more. They had more free time. They didn't have so many conveniences like we do today. The television wasn't that big when I was born. I can remember black and white set. We were one of the first ones in our area to get a black and white TV. But there wasn't much time spent indoors. Most of our time was gardening, hunting, fishing, schoolwork. In that way, in that respect, it's changed tremendously because now everyone has much more to do to be productive and to pay the bills. My mother never worked when I was growing up. She always took care of myself and my brother and my three sisters. She never had to work. But today it seems like every family is out there has to work night and day to pay for all the toys that they want. So I think life back then was a little bit harder on the health aspect because we didn't have as many facilities and hospitals, and the new technology has brought in a lot of help in the way of health care, and I think that's been a big progress. I believe today people are living longer than they used to back then.